everyone, my name is Junon. I have a health science background, and I'm the author of the book Truth and Empathy, How to Find Your Soulmate. And I'll put a link to the book below. This video is about how INFJs experience time. But before we dive into this topic, I would like to know who would be interested in an INFJ workshop. It would take place on November the 13th, so Sunday. It would last 2 hours from 2 p.m. till 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and the cost will be $50 Canadian. So I'm going to put information down below so people who are interested can actually join in. So let's go back to the topic at hand. The reason that INFJs and actually intuitive feelers in general experience time differently has to do with how their brains are wired. So INFJs, just like other intuitive feelers, are right brain dominant and have either alpha, slow alpha, or theta brain dominance. In the case of the INFJs, is that they have the slowest brainwaves of all the personality types. So they are in a deep meditative state 24/7. And obviously when they're sleeping, it's even more intense because brainwaves slow down so people can fall asleep. And that is also related to their resting breathing rate. So in other words, INFJs, because their brain dominance is theta and it's 5 cycles per second or slower, it means that their resting breathing would actually match. So in other words, they would breathe 5 times a minute or slower at rest. A person who has theta brain dominance looks at the world through the filter almost like a dream-like state. So in other words, let's say if we are sleeping and we are very tired, time feels shorter. So let's say if we sleep like 8 hours, it may feel like 1 or 2 hours. So intuitive feelers in general, and specifically INFJs, experience that. So you'll see that often intuitive feelers are late for appointments, tend to always rush. They're not really good even at multitasking because of the fact that their brains do not perceive time the same way. So it's not that they're trying to be, annoying or disrespectful for, the time of others, but they really don't experience it the same way as other personality types, especially sensors. So you'll see that the INFJ specifically, it has access to their subconscious mind. It's very much related to having slow brain waves, especially it's throughout the day. So it's not something that they experience for an hour or two. So this is their normal way of experiencing the world. So this is something that they struggle with, and you'll see that a lot of people who have a theta brain dominance, that's according to David R. Hawkins, and I think it actually makes sense, actually leave the world because the world is too fast for them. They don't actually feel that they can keep up because, again, they look at the world through the filter of the subconscious, of an almost unconscious mind, because their brains are so slow. So this is something that is really talked about, and I would encourage people, if they're interested, to buy my book, because I dive into these aspects that are rarely talked about. Because really, when you think about MBTI personality types, they're really not about brain types, and it's not by accident that certain personality types behave a certain way. So in my book, I do explain the physiology, the different brain types, and how also it's related to other ways of looking at these personality types, whether it's like let's say brain dominance, but also could be also in terms of the hormones or the neurotransmitters and so forth. So in other words, it's not by accident that people experience the world a certain way depending on their MBTI personality type. So let me know if you agree or disagree with the content of this video by commenting below. If you like this video, if you learned something, please click on the like button. Also remember to, let's say if you are interested in this INFJ workshop, because again, we're going to explore all these unusual aspects when it comes to the INFJ personality type. So I'm going to put information below. Again, the workshop will last 2 hours. It's on Sunday, November the 13th from 2 p.m. till 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It will cost $50 Canadian. If you're interested, send me an email with at jmaceus@sexualhealthsite.info. In the subject line, you put INFJ workshop, and I will send you the details. So remember to click on the notification bell to be notified of the videos I'm going to be making. Subscribe to my channel, and we will talk soon.